welcome to the Vegan Petite channel. My name is Linda and I'm super excited to be partnering with TeamSeas for today's video. What is TeamSeas? It is a global collaboration with content creators from all around the world. We are trying to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of plastic and trash from the world's oceans, beaches, and rivers. And you may be wondering, how are we going to pull this off exactly? Well, for every $1 that gets donated to TeamSeas.org, they will be removing 1 pound of trash from the oceans, beaches, and rivers. All of the funds raised by TeamSeas will be split evenly between the Ocean Conservancy and the Ocean Cleanup, who are going to be executing on this massive project. One more thing, from now until December 31st, for every like that this video gets, I will be donating $1 to TeamSeas up to $1,000. So share this video with your family and friends and let's get to 1,000 likes. Now for today's recipe, we will be making vegan fish tacos, coming right up. For our vegan fish tacos, we are going to be using some plant-based fish fillets. I have never tried this brand before. This is the Good Catch brand. I found this at Sprouts. They look pretty good. There's also Gardein brand available at a lot of stores, so just use what you can find. So let's take out our little plant-based fish fillets. They come in they're in the frozen food section, and we're gonna put them in the air fryer. We're gonna put these in at 360 degrees. It's gonna take about 20 minutes total, but we're gonna start with, it says 13 minutes on the first side, and then we're gonna flip them and do 7 or 8 more minutes. While our plant-based fish fillets are in the air fryer, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our sauce. So for fish tacos, here in San Diego at least, we usually like to make it with a little bit of like a creamy, spicy sauce. So I'm using some vegan plant-based mayo. I've got the Follow Your Heart right here. And pretty much just use, I don't really measure this out, just whatever amount looks good to you. It's probably like a 1/3 cup-ish right there. And then I'll show you what's next. Here I've got about a little more than a 1/2 cup of our vegan mayo. So we're gonna add that to a larger bowl to mix everything. And this is gonna make a nice creamy sauce. To that, we're now gonna add a little bit of the sauce from a can of Chipotle peppers. Here I'm gonna measure out a teaspoon of that sauce, but if you're not sure if you can handle the spiciness, start with a little bit less and just add more as you go. So I'm gonna add that right there. And then we're going to add a little squeeze of fresh lime. Not the whole amount, but just a little bit. And then a little teeny amount of liquid agave syrup or maple syrup, just to balance out the tartness from the lime. And we're gonna go ahead and mix that together. And also add just a little sprinkle of salt as well. Okay. And then go ahead and mix that thoroughly. So I tasted the sauce so far and I definitely wanted more of a flavor punch. So due to all of the plant-based mayo that I used for this, I went ahead and added a 2nd teaspoon of the Chipotle sauce and a little bit extra lime, agave, and salt. So we're gonna stir this again and taste it and just adjust as needed. All right, so our plant-based fish fillets are ready to flip. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it actually smells like what are those things called? Like the fish tenders, fish fingers? You know what I'm talking about, the little things that you used to eat as a kid. Fish sticks. Yeah, that's what it smells like. Okay, so let's get in there and flip these bad boys. Ooh. Okay. I see where it's going. Okay, so again, 360. Let's do another 8 minutes. Oops. And 360. There we go. All right, we've got some freshly chopped green cabbage for one of our toppings. And now let's take a look at our plant-based fish fillets. Ooh, they're nice and golden brown. They look crispy. We're gonna go ahead and set them onto our cutting board. And we're gonna chop these up into little strips. Oh, I hope they're not too hot. Okay. Ooh, wow, they smell really good. It's crazy, I'm telling you, they smell like fish sticks. Little pieces like this. They're steamy. Ooh, should we take a look at one of these pieces on the inside? Oh, look at that texture. See the golden brown breading too?
Looks pretty good.
Perfect. All right, let's chop this one up too. There we go. All right, it's taco time. Let's do this. So for each taco, we are gonna use 2 corn tortillas for some extra strength and reinforcement there. Now we're gonna add our bits of plant-based fish. We're gonna top it with our green cabbage, our lovely Chipotle creamy mayo sauce. Ooh, this is gonna go really, really good together, I can already tell. And optional, you can add a little bit of fresh cilantro. I actually have micro cilantro here. It has an extra kind of fresh lime flavor. Speaking of which, we're gonna add an extra little squeeze of fresh lime juice. This just brings out more of that seafood vibe. See, you can still eat seafood without actually eating dead fish. Isn't that great? And optional, you can add a little extra salsa or hot sauce as well. I've got Chipotle hot sauce here. And then we will repeat with our other taco and try these out. I'm so excited to try these vegan fish tacos. Okay, so we've got our double up on corn tortillas here to hold our tacos. Here we go, let's take a bite. You wanna see that?
Yeah. Looks delicious.
Okay.
I heard a crunch.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of flavor going on in this fish taco. The cilantro definitely adds a pop. The plant-based fish, it's definitely got that texture. The breading is perfect, a little bit crispy on the outside. The Chipotle creamy sauce really brings it together, and the lime adds that extra little hint of like seafood taco flavor. And the hot sauce, of course, if you like it a little extra spicy, perfect. So this just goes to show you that you can still enjoy all your favorite seafood flavors without harming the animals of the ocean. And not to mention that the commercial fishing industry is a huge contributor to all the plastic and trash that's in the ocean, because they leave behind a lot of plastic fishing nets, which not only harms fish, but also all kinds of other sea life as well. Sea turtles, dolphins, big marine animals, birds, they all get caught in those fishing nets as bycatch. and it's just destroying the ecosystem of the oceans. Check out TeamSeas.org in the description and donate if you can. Remember, even just $1 will help to remove 1 pound of trash from the oceans. Remember to drop your likes below. I will be donating $1 for every like that this video gets, up to $1,000. So be sure to share this far and wide. Subscribe for updates on this campaign and more delicious vegan seafood recipes. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.